The Ohio State University offers several plan options to help support your financial future with retirement savings. As you consider your long-term goals, it's important to understand the fees associated with your university-sponsored retirement plans. There are 3 different types of fees: record-keeping fees, investment management fees, and transaction fees. These charges will come from either the retirement plan provider or individual investment options, and they can be a flat dollar amount or a percentage. Let's start with record-keeping fees. Record-keeping fees are part of your plan's administration fees, which include day-to-day operational costs for your provider's consulting, accounting, legal, and trustee services. You can expect to be charged a record-keeping fee on each of your accounts that holds a balance. This fee is an annual, flat dollar amount that is charged by your provider on a quarterly basis. It is deducted automatically from your account and reflected as a line item on your account statement. So, for example, if your retirement plan provider charges a total of $50 a year for day-to-day operational costs, you will see $12.50 deducted each quarter you hold the account. The second type of fee is an investment management fee. Every fund on the menu charges an investment management fee, which covers the cost of having your investments professionally managed. Investment management fees pay for investment management, accounting, and other activities associated with the day-to-day operation of the fund. Investment management fees vary by fund, so the investment options you choose will determine the fees you pay. Now, let's talk about how this type of fee is assessed. Unlike the flat dollar record-keeping fee, the investment management fee is structured using what's called a total expense ratio. A total expense ratio is the total annual operating expenses paid by the investment option. You'll see it listed as a percentage of the investment option's total net assets. The total expense ratio directly reduces the rate of return you receive for your investment options, which can impact your overall earnings. The higher the total expense ratio, the more an investment option has to perform to cover the expense ratio and still have positive performance. Now let's take that further. To better understand total expense ratios, let's walk through an example. You can estimate the amount you will pay for a given investment option by multiplying your balance in the investment option by the total expense ratio expressed as a percentage. So, if you have $10,000 invested and the total expense ratio is 0.09%, you'd multiply 10,000 by 0.0009 to get a fee of $9. As you select your funds, it's important to pay attention to the fees you pay. Over time, lower fees can make a difference to your retirement savings because more of your money can be put to work for your future. Let's look at an example. 2 employees are the same age, invest the same amount, and earn the same investment return. The only difference is the average fees of the funds in which they've invested. Employee A invests in funds with average fees of 0.45%, and Employee B invests in funds with average fees of 0.075%. After 30 years, the account balance of Employee B is $30,000 higher than Employee A's balance because Employee A didn't just lose the small amount of fees paid, they also lost the potential growth on that money over time. So you can see how fees can impact your overall account balance. Now, keep in mind, your choice of investment options should not depend exclusively on the investment option's total expense ratio. It is important to consider the goals and objectives for each investment option as they relate to your risk tolerance, time horizon, and financial situation. Understanding the type of investor you are can also help when choosing investment options. The third type of fee is a transaction fee. This is a separate charge that covers service expenses for a specific action you may take, like initiating or maintaining a loan, managing a brokerage account, and more. The types of charges and amounts may differ based on the provider and action, but they are typically deducted from your account, meaning you'll see each fee as a line item on your account statement. So, for example, if you take out a loan from an eligible account, your provider might charge you to maintain the loan. This would be in addition to other fees on your account. Also, remember that if you choose the self-directed brokerage window, you may see or incur additional fees charged by the provider or investment options. In summary, fees are a standard part of all retirement plans. When it comes to choosing investment options for your plan account, you should look carefully at the description of fees because they can have an impact on how your retirement savings may grow. What's important to consider is the balance between what is paid and the service, support, and performance you receive in return. Focus on the long-term benefits of saving and pay attention to the expenses so you can make the best decision for your future. To learn more about the fees, visit the HR Retirement website. For one-on-one support, contact your provider who can help you evaluate all your options and create a retirement savings strategy that's right for you.